So territory management is nothing but dividing of a business area or a sales area into different parts or into different modules as per a condition. The condition can be a revenue condition, the condition can be a demographic condition, right? Is called as territories. In single word, which are the places you're doing business? We call them as territory. For example, let's take a territory called as, let's take a business, right? Audi. If you are an Audi distributor, will you open a branch in, let's take that, somewhere in Sangareddy? Will you open a branch another 300, 200 kilometers from here? Will you open a branch in a place called as, let's take Mancherial, or in a place called as, small time? Will you open? No, because you know that your product is very costly. It can be sold in metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Pune, right? If it's more, then you can sell it in Warangal, and that's so you'll not get a good sale. You'll get a less sale. Plus, you can sell it in some in Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam. These are not focused area, right? Okay, let's say that you decide to sell it in Hyderabad. Will you open a showroom of Audi in Dilshuk Nagar? Does it make any meaning you open a Audi showroom in Uppal? Tell me, just think from your side. Is it feasible? No, because you know that if you open an Audi showroom in Uppal or in Vishnunagar, you might get a lot of rush, or people will be walking in, right, just to see the car. Hardly there'll be anyone to buy the car, because that's mostly dependent on student area, because that side is most. I'll not open an Audi showroom in Dilshuk or I'll not open an Audi showroom in Balnagar. There is no meaning me opening an Audi showroom in Balnagar, because I know that these are the areas where I might not be able to pitch up the car sale. But yes, it makes sense when you open an Audi car showroom in Jubilee Hills, Banjara Hills, Film Nagar, Gachibowli, Madhapur, these type of area. If you open the Audi showroom, then yes, because you have a earning people, those who can earn. That is the place where people are earning. So you might be able to sell a car or Audi A7 in Madhapur compared to a Audi being sold in Dilshnagar area. So see that Hyderabad is a business place, but I am dividing this area into multiple sub areas called posh area, student area. I'll divide into industrial area, Balnagar, Patancheru, all industrial. Uppal, Vishnunagar, Kukatpally Housing Board, I'll make this all as student areas. Posh areas, I'll say Red Hills, Jubilee Hills, right? Banjara Hills, Film City, Madhapur, right? Gachibowli, all these things, what I'll say, financial district, these I'll say as a posh area. Depending on what? Depending on the product that I'm selling. So remember that territory chart or territory management can be it is on product base. So tomorrow, same Audi company is manufacturing, or they are, a small range of cars. Audi X series car, which costs you just 5 lakh rupees. Then what I'll do is that, yes, then I can open a showroom where in Vishnunagar, I can open a showroom in Patancheru, I can open a showroom in Balnagar, or I can open a showroom in Uppal, because it's a low range car. So see that depending on the car, what type of car I'm dealing, I'm dividing the areas into pieces. This division of area into pieces, depending on a product, is called as territory or territory management, right? Here I'm dividing as per the revenue, or I can say that source of earning. Same way you can divide as per demographic segment, like climatic condition, right? So if you are a quality walls, ice cream, then you see that you'll do more sale on, south rather than doing a sale on northeast or selling the product on east. This is called as demographic based, depending on a climatic condition. When you divide your market as per your product, you divide your market on a climatic condition. We call them as, it's a climatic based, demographic based marketing segment. or we also call them as territories, right? It is also referred as market segmentation. If you can write down there, territory management is also referred as segmentation or market segmentation. Right? Now what I do? First thing is that write down the first step. Territory management first step. First step is to enable territory management. By default, territory management is not available in your system. So what you have to do? You have to go ahead and you have to first enable the territory management in your system. So now I'm going, and what I'm doing is that I click on settings, right? You can see enable territory, enterprise territory management. I click on enable. As soon as I hit the enable button, you will see below the settings there will be two more options will be coming up, right? So first step, number one, right? So enable your territory management. Second step, write down, build your territory hierarchy. The steps are available here, you can see that. So first step is nothing but enable territory management. Second step is build territory hierarchy. Third step is assign users to territory and create rules. Next, preview account assignments. Next, activate territory model. These are the 5 steps you are going to perform. 1. Enable territory management. 2. Build territory hierarchy. 3. Assign users to territory and create rules. 4th, preview account assignments. 5th, activate your territory model. Activate territory model. These are the 5 steps you are going to do now. So now I click on enable territory management, right? System is enabling my territory management. Let's wait. So you can see that, right? Default access level territories. How do you want? Always select the second one. View, edit, transfer, and delete accounts assignment to a territory. So tomorrow, if an account has been assigned to a Dilshuk territory by mistake, if you select the first option, you cannot delete the territory from Dilshuk. You cannot delete the account from Dilshuk territory, right? So every territory has a list of customers. For example, in Jubilee Hills, who are the list of customers I have? I can have, Mahesh Babu, Venkatesh, right? Samantha. These are the contacts. And Bollywood Technology is the account. They will be assigned to which territory? Jubilee Hills territory, right? I have a companies like Dell, Deloitte, Accenture, right? Wells Fargo. I'll assign to which territory? Gachibowli territory. I'm just dividing the places. Or I can say that all these 3 places, I'll call them as posh area. So I'll attach to a territory called posh area. Tomorrow, there is a person, by mistake attached to the territory. If you select the first option, you can't remove it. So that's the reason I'm selecting the second option. View, edit, transfer, and delete accounts assigned to a territory. So even though if an account is assigned to a territory, you can later transfer from one account from one territory to the other territory. You can, if you want, if it's wrongly assigned, you can delete it. So second option. Next, any type of opportunity territory assignment filters, right? You can also filter, right, opportunity based on territories. This requires a manual coding, which we'll see. It'll ask you for an Apex class name, right? So we don't have it. So for the moment, you have to write a logic. On what basis you will filter out your opportunities, right? You have created an opportunity, right, for a customer called Mahesh Babu, right? But the opportunity was created on Vijayawada, right? Address was given as Vijayawada's address. But you know that Mahesh Babu stays in Film Nagar, for example. See that now the opportunity shipping address, billing address is Vijayawada, but whereas originally customer belongs to this. So I can have, whether shall I count these type of opportunity into the territory or not, right? Because there are 2 different addresses, and as per the address, this particular deal doesn't come under Jubilee Hills territory, it comes under Vijayawada territory. And in Vijayawada, I might not have an Audi showroom. Maybe the car is purchased in Hyderabad, but all the billing registration is done in Vijayawada. So those can be written with the help of classes, a logic, which we'll see later. So for the moment, view, edit, transfer, delete. I click on save. Automatically, what happened, right? I click on save. Your settings has been saved successfully. That's good. Now you can see that there are two options we have. Number one, territory type. Number two, territory model. So write down, right? Territory type. Next, components of territory management. Number one, territory type. This is the first component of territory management. Territory type. So write down, type of territories. Type of territories, bracket, classification. Classification of a territory is called type, territory type. Example, business unit, BU, business unit, comma, student area, comma, posh area, comma, industrial area, comma, rural area, etc. These are the type of territories. Next, territory model. Next component, territory model. Right? Write down hierarchical territory chart. Hierarchical territory chart based on a product is called territory model. Hierarchical territory chart based on a product is called territory model. Right? So let us go ahead and create it. From the settings, if you remember that, I just activated my territory management. Now I click on my territory type. I keep on creating some territory type. I said territory type. What type of territory it is? So I click on new territory type. I say that BU, business unit. Wait, you'll understand as soon as it starts. What is the priority? I'll say 1. If you want to write in description, write a description. Click on save and new. So one territory type is created. System is saving. Now I give the next territory type as posh area. Right? I'll give the priority as 1. Click on save and new. I'll say that industrial area. I'll give the priority as 2. According to my business, industrial area is second priority. Then I'll say student area. Right, student area. Priority I'll say 3. I click on save and new or save. That's it. Now I go back to my territory type. You can see that there are 4 types of territory types are there. Classification of a territory. What territory it is. When I say Hyderabad, Hyderabad is what? Is it a posh area, student area, industrial? I'll say no, it's a business unit. This is the place where I perform my business. Okay. Next I'll say Dishunagar. Then I'll say what type of territory is Dishunagar is? I'll say student area. Madhapur. What type of territory Madhapur is? I'll say that posh area. So I require a classifications of my territories. Now I go back, click on territory model. We'll start building the territory here. I click on new territory model. I'll say AUDI, Audi cars. Audi cars was the territory model. Audi cars. I click on save, and territory is been created. A territory chart, a territory model has been created called as Audi cars. Right? It is not yet activated. It is still in a draft status. You can see that. I didn't click on activated. I click on view hierarchy. Now the system is showing me the chart. Audi cars. Below than that, right? I'll say create. As soon as I put my mouse here, I see that create. Create what? I will say north. What is the territory type? I'll say it's a business unit. I do my business in north part of India, right? I click on save and new. I'll say south. I do my business in south. What is this? This is my, I'll say business unit. Next. Okay, that's it. West. I do my business in west. What type of area it is, right? I say that this is my business unit. I click on save. Now if you go back, wait. I click on Audi cars. You can see the whole hierarchy coming up. See, Audi cars. Where I'm selling it? I'm selling in north, south, under south. I can create, there's nothing there, I know that. So system is opening south, under south. I click on create territory. Same way, the way you created an organizational hierarchy, you created a position there. Same thing I'm doing with my places. I'll say I do business in AP, in South. What is the type of AP? What type of territory ADP is? It's a business unit. Again, I'll say it's a business unit. Save and new. I do also a business in Telangana state, TS. What type of territory it is? Again, I'll say that it is a business unit. I click on save, done. Now I click on my Audi cars, right? You can see that my chart is taking the shape. Same way below the north, I might add New Delhi and Haryana. Under the west, I might add Maharashtra and Gujarat. I might add it. I'm not adding it. I'm expanding the Telangana state and I'm saying in Telangana, I do the business only in Hyderabad, right? What type of it is? I'll say it's also a business unit. I should have created one more business type or territory type as metro city and non-metro city. If I'd have created, then I'd have selected metro city, but I didn't do that. So that's the reason I'm selecting as business unit only. Same way, Warangal, WARANGL. What type of territory it is? I should have taken metro and non-metro because I did created the type called metro and non-metro. That's the reason I'm just using what? Business unit only everywhere. It's the same type. I go back to my chart. You can see that my chart is coming. Hyderabad and Warangal. In Hyderabad, where I'm doing my business. Oh, so let's go back. Don't click in the chart. Just place your mouse over it and you'll be able to see. Under Hyderabad, I click on create territory. And I say that, what is the territory? I'll say Jubilee Hills. What type of territory it is? I'll say the posh area. Posh. Save and new. Next, I'll say DSNR, Dlishnagar. What type of area it is? I'll say student area. Save and new. Next, I'll go and I'll say that, right? BALA, Bala, NAJ, Balanagar, right? What type of area it is? I'll say it's the industrial area, right? Click on save. I go back to my Audi car. You can now see that we have Audi cars and we have Hyderabad. Below Hyderabad, I have 3 territories. That's the place where I do my business. Below Balnagar, I might have areas, but I'm not, right? Now these are my territories. Now I'll start writing rules. What do you mean by rules? You can see that the second step that is given to you is what? Create a territory chart or territory hierarchy or territory model, which we did it. Our territory models are done. My second step is also done. My third step, write a rule or assigned users to these territories and then write a rule for account assignments. That's the third step, which I'm going to do now, right? Now, I click on north, I click on south, let's start from here. I click on south now, right? Who are the users assigned to this? I click on manage users. So south has been handled by Bhuvaneshwari. She's handling all the south. So I click on save. One user. Good. Now I have to go and I have to say that manually assigned an account. No, I want automatically an account has to be assigned to the territory, right? I click on new rule. I'm not manually assigned. I'm manually assigned. So what is that? South. So any customer who belongs to state of Telangana state of Tamil Nadu, we will put them under what? Which territory? South territory. If there are 100 customers are there, all these 100 would be a part of South. There might be total, 300 or 400 accounts I have. Out of them, 100 belongs to AP and Tamil Nadu. So now I'll go ahead. I'll not add manually now. This is manual assigned. I want the system to add. So I click on new. I write a rule. What is that? All South customer. All SOUTH South CUSTOMERS customers. That's the rule. And I'll give the condition. Wherever the billing state contains, right? Contains, I'll say AP. Wherever the billing state contains, right? Contains TS Telangana state. Wherever the billing state or provenance contains, I'll say that TN, right? All these are or. So I'll click on add filter logic. I'll say 1 or 2. I'll remove and I'll say 1 or 2 or 3. So whenever or 3. Tomorrow if anybody clicks on account, new account and enter the address, in the address someone fills AP, TS or TN, system will add all such accounts to this territory. Apply the rule to South territory and its descendant below. I'll say yes. So any customer who has been assigned to, right, AP, Telangana, this thing, it will be assigned to the bottom level, bottom the south. At the south bottom, I'll say no, might not be, because all otherwise what will happen? Telangana customers will be also put in, bottom level. It will pass it to the next level. What is the next level? Below south, we have AP and Telangana state. So what will happen? All the customers of AP, Telangana and Tamil Nadu will be clubbed together and will be put to the child. Child is Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And even Telangana customer will be visible in Andhra Pradesh, Andhra customers will be visible in Telangana state. So that's the reason I'm not allowing the rule to pass the data to the descendant. Active rule, I say yes. Save. One rule is created. So now system is creating the rule, the chart under the south, right? So you can see that I'll not say run rule, because if I click on run rule, right, in real time, this might take 1 hour, 2 hours time. Because suppose there are 10 lakh customers are there. System will now start analyzing everyone's billing state. If it's Tamil Nadu, if it's Andhra Pradesh, as well as Telangana state, system will automatically try assigning to which territory? S territory. So run rules. If you want, you can click on run rules. System will give you a warning. Assignment rules currently running. You'll be notified by email. once it's completed, you might get an email saying that, right, work are over and the customers are been now assigned, and automatically you can, you know, so once this is done, right, you can see view accounts, and system will show you all the accounts, whichever, wherever the condition is that the billing state should be Tamil Nadu, right, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state. System will show. Okay. Same way, once again, I'm going to the Audi car now hierarchy. Under the south, I have, right, Telangana state. I've written the rule here now. Now I'll write the rule here. I say create hierarchy, sorry, or I just click on not run rules. I just click on Telangana state. I'll click on who is handling Telangana state. I'll manage a user. So I'll say that, right, it is handled by Bhuvaneshwari and by Vamshi. Both are handling it. I click on save. So system is now added both two people here. That's good. Now I have to write a rule. I say new rule, and I'll say whenever it belongs to the state of wherever the state, right, what is that, state provenance equals to Telangana state, then only I'll say, right, what is that, TS customers. Earlier it was South customer. Now it's TS customers. CUS, okay, CUSTO, TS customers. That's the rule. Active. Do you want it to pass to the bottom? Yes, because below TS I have two territories now, Hyderabad and Warangal. Obviously, any customer in Warangal will put TS in their address. So this is the place where I'm passing it to the local, the next level. Earlier, South, I didn't pass it. Now I'm saying apply the rule to the TS territories and its descendant. I click on save. A rule has been created at the state level now. I go back to my Audi car, right? A rule has been created. Same way you will write the Hyderabad rule. So I click on Hyderabad. So you can just go ahead and you can once again say all Hyderabad customers. So who handles Hyderabad? I'll say Hyderabad is handled by Venkatji. He handles actually the Hyderabad. Click on save. He is all the employees to this particular territory. So I have Venkatji now, right? So that's good. Now I click on new rule and I'll say, what is the thing? I'll say whenever billing state equals to Telangana state and billing city is equals to Hyderabad, right, contains HYD, or billing city contains, right, let's say that contains Secunderabad, SEC, or billing city contains SANGS, Sangareddy, right? I'll say logic one and bracket one is compulsory. They should be from Telangana. 2 or 3 or 4. So 1 and 2 or 3 or 4. So he can be from Hyderabad, Secunderabad or Sangareddy, but the state should be showing as Telangana state. That's the reason and is compulsory here. What is the rule? I'll say Hyderabad cast. See that how I'm drilling it down? Hyderabad cast. I click on, do you want to pass it to the lower level? Right, all the things. If you want, you can pass it. I'll say no, I'll calculate fresh. I click on save. One rule is created where at your Hyderabad level you can create rule is created. Now below the Hyderabad level I have something called Jubilee Hills. I open the Jubilee Hills. Who handles Jubilee Hills? Once again I have to assign the user there. So I click on manage user and I click on, right, Venkat G. Once again he is the only person who is handling Hyderabad, right? So now you can see that Venkat G is assigned user. That's good. I scroll down, I click on, right, territories, the new rule for this territory. I click on new rule, right? What is the rule name? I say that Jubilee Hills customer, J-U-B, Jubilee H-I-L-S, Hills, right? Unique name. You can say whenever billing, right, state equals to Telangana state plus billing city, oh sorry, billing city is equals to, right, equals to HYD, right? Why I'm writing this again? If you remember that I didn't pass, when I created the last rule, I didn't pass it to the lower level. If I'd have passed it to the lower level, then in that case, I shouldn't have write this, because already this data will be passed to the Hyderabad. I would have just written there what, wherever street belongs to Jubilee Hills, because by the time already Telangana state is filter, from there Hyderabad is filter, and it's coming up. Now because I didn't pass it, I didn't say that pass it to, right, Secunderabad, right, where billing city contains, I'll not say equal to, I'll say contains, I'll say contains, I'll say Sangareddy, S-A-N-G-A, and I'll say that, what is that? Billing street contains, oh, not greater than, contains Jubilee. Oh, I'll add more filters, right? Add more rows. I'll say Billings Street contains Banjara. B-A-N-J-A-R-A, Banjara. Now I'll say A and, so then I have what? 3, 4, 5. So I'll say that A and bracket up to, right, 4, up to 4. I'll say that, sorry, I'll say or 1 or 3 or 4, and I'll say that 5 or 6. So that 1 and 2 or 3 or 4 and 5 or 6. So he should be from Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Sangareddy, or anyone. So that any one of the city he should belong, right? City he should belong, and state should be Telangana, compulsory. That's the reason 1 is compulsory, and 2 or 3 or 4. What is 2, 3, 4? Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Sangareddy. So from any one of the place. And 5 or 6. The street can contain Jubilee Hills, Banjara Hills. Then only, see, I didn't check it last time, applies to the child territories. So tomorrow, if I create any child territory below this, I have to keep on writing the rule again. Able to understand? Because from the parent, no data is now passed. For this Jubilee Hills, I didn't pass any data from Hyderabad. So the reason I'm creating a new rule, and I'm creating a new, in the rule I'm giving you all this. If I'd have checked, what is the parent one? Parent is Hyderabad. If I go to the Hyderabad and I say that this rule that we have created, what is the rule? This is the rule. Apply to child territories, it's not applying to child territory. But whereas Telangana state rule is getting applied to child territory. So Telangana state, I scroll down, you can see that yes, rule is active, it's applied to the child territory. So whatever the customer of Telangana state will be automatically assigned to Hyderabad, assigned to Warangal, right? Out of them, again, I'll refilter it. So it's how you filter it. This is now every rule you have to click on, you have to, for example, now what is a child? Child is Hyderabad and Warangal. Go to Hyderabad. So now I have to go and I have to activate the rule and then I have to run the rule. So first of all, my rule is active, right? So that's the rule is active, right? I say that run rule. The system is running the rule. Next, I go to the child. Child is Dilshnagar, is there. I go there. Already I have assigned the users there, right? Now I just go ahead and I click on this is active. I don't see active. So let me edit the rule. I forgot to check the box called as active. So do not forget it. Scroll down, check on active and click on save. System is saving it. And I click on run rule, right? I can run the rule from the chart also. I go to the chart and I click on run, run, run everywhere. If I just place my mouse here, you have a run rule. See that in the chart. I put on balance run rule. This is called as territory chart. Like this, I just created one Audi car. For example, Audi releases a bike. Now the chart will be different. So already you can say Audi car, one chart is there. You can create n number of charts. I can say Audi bike, Audi BIKES, depending on my products. Audi bikes. I click on save. How many charts are there? Now again the same thing. You have to draw the chart. Click on view hierarchy, right? And then start drawing the chart again. Audi bikes. So bike you do sale in every part of India, but only Audi cars are sold in selective places in India. When I go to the territory model, there are how many models are available? 2 models are available. You can see that 2 models. None of them are activated. So once the Audi car is there, everything is fine. I do understand it. I just go ahead and I need to click on activate. So it will say that, okay, activate, activate. Automatically system is now activating. So the rule is activated, the chart is activated, and system will start, running this rule. So you can see that activated date. Any given time, you see that we are no more dealing with the Audi cars, right? You can deactivate the rule. So automatically, the rules will chart will get deactivated. In single word, for a territory model, you can have more than one chart. But whereas when you talk about your manage user, when you talk about roles, you cannot have more than one chart. There you don't have an option to create multiple charts, single chart. Every company can have one organizational chart, can have multiple territory models. Remember this word. In an organization can have multiple territory models based on their product, their line of business, right? But organization chart can be only one. There cannot be more than one organization chart available in a company. Clear now? Anyone? Any doubt? In real time, you will not put your brain in finding what is what. All these things will be given in a project. Your whole chart will be given, your whole rules will be given, which territory has what rules to run, what rules to perform. All these options will be given to you in the real time. Remember that. So these options will be given to you in the project document, and you have to just go ahead and you have to write the rules like this. Tomorrow, if somebody says that, go ahead and include MEDEC customers, right? We just created a territory model. If you might get a trouble ticket stating that, right? In Hyderabad list, include MEDEC customers also, MEDEC, because Hyderabad is expanding. People are constructing farmhouse in Medak one, all the big giant people are constructing, farmhouse in Medak, and they're giving their address as Medak address. So you want to add Medak to Hyderabad now. They will raise the trouble ticket. It has to be approved by the required directors and everything. After the approval is done, then only you will go ahead and add in the chart. You will add in the rule. You'll change the rule, right? The way I just created city contains, right, Hyderabad or Secunderabad or Sangareddy. Now you'll add the fourth option there, or let's go ahead and do that. Audi cars, right? You can see that, okay, I got a trouble ticket stating that please add Medak to Hyderabad. All Medak customers should also be falls under Hyderabad. So I'll say view hierarchy. I'm just looking on the hierarchy, right? I go to my Hyderabad, right, customer, or I click on rules, run rules, or I'll say edit, right? We want to add Medak also in this. So you can see that all, or let's go back, territory model, view hierarchy, view hierarchy. I click on Hyderabad. I click on Hyderabad. My Hyderabad territory, all the related information regarding the Hyderabad territory opens up. I go ahead and open the rule, right? Inherited rule is Telangana state customers are automatically flowing to Hyderabad. Again in Hyderabad, there is one rule. So I click on edit the rule. Now you add a new block called as city contains, right? I'll say that MED, Medak. Here I also have to change or 5 or 5. Then I click on rule is active. Yes, save. The rule is getting saved now. See, we have added Medak also to the Hyderabad list, right? I say run rules. Click on run rules. Now you can close the ticket. It is just a 1 second work in the real time, or I can say 5 minutes work, right? But it is a 2 days task because before you add here, you have to get approval from the business, right? So the director of Telangana state need to approve. Yes, shall I include, Medak in my Hyderabad region, or Medak should be a part of some other region? So you don't apply your logics. All these will be given to you by the business. You just go ahead and draw the chart. It is a one-time process. Don't think that it is a every-time process. Maintaining this chart is a every-time process. It is a support project, part of support project. But whereas creation is a part of your development project. You create it, it's a part of development project. That's it, the territory management. So by today, we have completed the territory management also. Go back to the accounts, you won't be able to see where. For example, there's an account called ABC Technologies, right? When I go back to my account, right, I don't have any option to see which territory this belongs to. So unless and until I do a customization, I put a new button or a new field called as territory, then only it will be visible, right? Otherwise, if I open to ABC Technology, nowhere I see that whether the ABC Technology belongs to Hyderabad or it belongs to Warangal or it belongs to someone else, some other places. There is no territory list anywhere. In single word, right? In single word, territory model is a virtual model. It's a virtual collection of all customers representing them in a hierarchy, right? The way when you go to your, for example, you go to your roles, right? I created this CEO, directors and everything, right? You can't see who is in that. You can assign people, but if I come here, right, I don't see. In the chart, it's not visible. But when I go to the roles, I click on users, I see that he's given assistant director, right? But that is not happening with your territories. In territory, if you assign a territory to Hyderabad, now you go to the account, you'll be able to say territory Hyderabad. It's not happening. You have to do some development. That is what you have to do, the development. So by default, out of box, it is just people can come to the territory model and check the accounts. That's it. People can open the territory model. Okay, which territory model are we talking about? I'm talking about, let's talk about the Audi model. Okay, view hierarchy. I want to see all the customers of Hyderabad who are focused for Audi cars, right? I have only 10 lakh customers. I just want, it's a virtual collection. That's the reason I'm telling you. Out of 10 lakh, as per the rule, you can give place, you can give revenue, wherever the earning is more than 5 lakh. So you can give any field. I want to know all Hyderabad customers who are potential to buy Audi cars. I can just click on view customers. System will show me the list of all 15, 20 or whatever, whichever. See view accounts. I click on view accounts. System will start running the view accounts, right? And nothing is there. So depending on the condition, anyone who satisfies condition, they are eligible for buying Audi car, or they are the proposed customer for. So it is just a virtual collection. That's it. Now, if you want the virtual collect, because see, one account can be in multiple territories. Why it's not there by default? Question raises. Tomorrow I create a one more territory called as a territory model called as bike, Audi bikes, right? There is a customer called as Mahesh Babu, right? Mahesh Babu can buy Audi car. Mahesh Babu can buy Audi bike also. Now tell me which territory I have to throw him now. System has two territories there, three territories, four territories. If I have 10 different products, one customer can belong to 10 different territories. It can happen, right? So one customer can be in a multiple territories because territories are product based, right? So in a big companies, let's take example of Dell. We have a lot of line of business: server business, laptop business, desktop business, Optiplex business, Venue Pro, mobile, tabs, printers, right? Network, switches. One company can be in all these. So you can't put there in the account cross comma this territory comma this territory comma this territory. So that is the reason it's not given. If you want, you can definitely go ahead and I can put it. That's all a part of development. Okay.